women are done. You know, that's where they're at. I truly feel like women are elevating, leveling up, and they're done with the man that is at a baseline. So they no longer want the guy who is not willing to level themselves up and to recognize the woman's worth. And so if you're not willing to put in the time in to grow, to meet her at her level, to encourage her, to support her, then they're gone. They're done. And it's like, peace out, and you're being left behind. And so, like I said, what I'm recognizing on my own page is I think men are starting to understand that and see that. And that's why they're starting to like my advice and like the things that I have to say, but they're seeking out, how do I become that? Well, the way you become that is look within. You have to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. You have to be okay with your authentic self. You have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to accept failure at times. You have to be willing to accept that she only wants you for you. She doesn't need you to be more than your authentic self. She just wants you to show up for her. She wants you to provide the safety and protection that she's always needed. But if you go to @thedaddyuniversity is my own TikTok page. We talk together.
The Daddy University.
And if you follow me, I do a lot of quotes and such and stuff that are there to help men and to help men coach and become better and to learn and to maybe better recognize women and understand them as well. So what I am seeing a little bit of a trend in the most recent is more men following me, more men liking my quotes. You know, in the past, and still, I mean, I have probably 95% women followers, but in the recent time period, there's been more and more men coming.
I think a woman wants to feel safe, Brock. So no matter the age, even if they're 25, men think they have to come in with all this swagger. You don't. A woman is less impressed with your car and you buying her pasta and lobster for dinner, and is more impressed with how do you make her feel when you're with her. Do you ask her questions about herself? Do you hype her? Do you focus on her and give her your attention when you're talking to her? Or are you looking around at other women? Are you on your phone? Are you making her feel safe to open up to you?
Yeah, are you providing opportunities for her to see that you are into her? Do you care about her? And what I mean by that is, are you pulling a chair out for her? Are you going around and opening a car door for her? You know, we've been together for a while now and getting married. I will never stop doing that for her. I will always be continuously dating her. I will always be courting her.
Pursuing me.
And pursuing her, because it should never stop. Because of literally the obsession that I have over her, healthy obsession, but it's because I care so much. Because of my feelings for you, I want to do those things. You have to grow. You have to own things. You know, in our relationship, anytime that I've made a mistake or haven't been my true authentic self in it, I own it. You know, and I'm willing to grow because she's so important to me that no matter what it may be, it's fixable. You know, and I know that her emotions related on it. I'm not going to push those emotions aside. I'm going to hold those emotions. I'm going to recognize those emotions, and we're going to work through it together. Yeah. They're ready to evolve. They are evolving. They are becoming stronger. And if you don't get on board, you know, the train takes off without you.
Yeah.
And, you know, so you either get on board and try to heal yourself and heal your relationship, or you have to move on from it.
Yeah, and I was going to say that basically because women are done, now it's really about, for a man, his currency with a woman is he willing to evolve? Is he willing to look at himself and be self-aware? Is he willing to change for her? And that is the currency for a man now. It is self-awareness and self-introspection. And tearing down women and tearing down your woman so that she tolerates you is just not going to work anymore.
Thank you, Silky.
Yeah, it's just not going to work anymore. And basically, men have to rise to the level of meeting their woman where she's at, growing with her, evolving, and that takes self-awareness. And so many men out here would rather attack women, go on lives and try to tear down a woman, than look at themselves and be introspective. And so I think to answer his question about his wife who keeps up bringing the past, as long as you can show her that you are dedicated to improving and evolving, that for many women is enough. You don't have to be the man. You don't have to take her out on fancy dates and be making $1 million a month, okay? You just basically have to be willing to look at yourself and improve. But what men don't understand is if they did lean on their woman and they were authentic and vulnerable, they would have the most amazing source of strength to go through that and to look at their shadows and to heal. They would have an amazing powerhouse of strength and love. And men will run from that all day, and they'd rather be alone than take that gift that a woman gives to them.